the? What's going on, guys? Welcome to Gump's Videos. My name is indeed Kyle Guppert, and today I'll be reviewing the Emoji Movie. Yay. Before I get started, I really want to just say, fuck you, Netflix. Why? Why am I blaming Netflix? I'm binge watching a TV show right now called Blacklist. It's pretty decent. It's pretty good. It's got its high moments. And Emoji Movie was under my recommended. I don't watch shitty movies on Netflix, so why is it on my recommended? Some of you might be saying, it's your fault. You clicked on it. You watched it, and now you're reviewing it. Well, I blame Netflix for putting this idea in my head. It's like, hey, I want to watch this. I want to see how bad it is. Because back then, like, what was it, like a year ago when the marketing really started, I was like, I'm going to watch this and I'm going to have fun repping this movie in a new asshole. And then I was like, it's not worth my money. So on Netflix, I'm not paying Sony their money. I'm not giving their money. So they made me have the thought of like, let me watch it, and I regret it. Seriously, what the fuck were they thinking? This was a fucking dick raping, sausage fucking, eye bleaching of a shitstorm. What were they thinking? Emoji Movie. They could have picked like 1,000 things to pick. They picked the Emoji Movie. Why? Because it's something that the cool kids are doing it. They picked the most cliche storyline they could have possibly picked, and they're like, hey, who wants to be like special, right? Let's make this one character want to be like everybody else, and then he eventually becomes the meh emoji. So that ruins it. That's a horrible message. The design is awful. The design is so generic. I think I drew that shit when I was in kindergarten. Like, seriously, like the buildings and the way the city looked, it was so boring. The way that characters were designed was so boring, and like there was like this character Jailblade. She made me cringe. Like, I'm a princess. I'm not a. Shut up! No one likes you. No one even asked you. I don't even like the main character. Why don't you think I'm gonna like you? And that stupid hand high five. I love James Corden. He's a nice guy. He seems like a sweetheart. But what the fuck are you doing? Why are you picking these ass of roles? What are you fucking doing to yourself? You have a nice career and you're just picking these god-awful movies. And then you got Peter Rabbit coming out. That's got bad reviews. What are you doing to yourself, sir? And this movie is just a cancer to the movie industry. What are you doing? So I like the movie. Great character development and just overall great writing. It's just it's a phenomenon how someone greenlit this and approved a script. Like, remember, people have to approve. There's like a multi-step process out there on getting a movie like accepted, approved, and get a script going. It's a long, enduring process. Not one person was like, do you think we should do this? You know what it is? Sony probably fired them because they're like, common sense does not belong here. We rolled the dice. That's why you're in debt, Sony. People are like, they're not in debt. They might not be in debt, but they're in a shithole right now. That's why they're in bed with Marvel Studios right now. That is the only reason why we see Spider-Man in the Avengers, because they are in the shitter right now. They were so close to selling their studio. It's just, I'm getting sidetracked. It's just like, this movie is just beyond comprehension. Some of the jokes in here were so bad. Like, I honestly wanted to put a nail to my foot and just stomp on it. I just wanted to. The jokes are more torture than me stepping on a nail. Not even stepping, stomping on it. I would rather suffer what the goons suffered in Home Alone 1. I would rather go what they went through. I'll go through all. I'll watch Home Alone 4 before I watch Emoji Movie again. It's just, in the marketing, you thought Michael Bay was bad? Holy dick. And one question. So Facebook is in this movie. And all the pictures and all that stuff, Instagram and stuff like that, they're all animated. Because, it's an animated world. So tell me, why in the YouTube app, why is everything live action? That breaks what you're breaking your own world. It just shows you how lazy they are. It just shows you how fucking lazy these people are. They don't even care about their own world building. And the world itself is so bland. And the shit jokes. Oh my God. I would drink a fucking gallon of bleach before I would listen to another one of their poop jokes. What was her face? Smiler? Or the main villain? And what I don't understand is there was multiple times where she could have killed the main character. I don't even know the main character's name. I just don't give a shit anymore. There was multiple times where she's like, I could kill you right now. I could erase you. But you know what she does? She doesn't monologue like every other villain does. It's not even humorous like that. She just straight up says, I am going to erase you. When he was under the idea, she's gonna fix him. That's what he thought. You're gonna fix me. She could have just got him in there, erased him, and that would have been it. There would have been no movie. But you know what she did? She's like, I'm going to erase you. What the fuck are you doing? You could have saved us 90 minutes. And this whole message, I already talked about the message already, but don't get me started. The ending message was horrible. And throughout the entire movie, they're giving these kids an idea you have to fit in. If you don't fit in, you're going to be a freaking loser and everyone's not going to like you. And it didn't happen until Jailbreak that someone really accepted him. And you could say high five maybe at one point was oh, I like you. No, he was there. He was an annoying piece of shit that was only there for his own greed and stuff like that. He was only there to be popular again. And then there was so many different messages that were so cliched and so poorly done. And the story pacing is garbage. I was surprised how many stories they were trying to put in here. There was not a full arching stories 3 of them. There was just things, they had weird cuts. There was weird edited cuts, and they're just okay, we're watching the main character. Okay, now we're back to the parents. Oh, now we're back to the main character 15 seconds later. Now we're back to the villains. Now we're back to Textopolis. I'm just sit down for a moment and let's focus maybe 1, maybe 2 stories. No, they just kept on going back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, Jesus Christ, sit still for 5 seconds. And then just the apps, there's this huge thing, let's get to Dropbox. I'm like, the adventure didn't even feel big because you know what? It's just walking on wallpaper. That's what it is. It's just you walk in a straight line, you'll be there. They're making it it's going to take us forever. Walking from one point of the app into another takes 10 seconds. How big is this kid's fucking phone? Phones aren't that big in storage. It's just there's so many problems with this movie. There's not one redeeming quality about it. Nothing's funny, nothing's charming, none of the characters are likable. The parents are fucking awful. Don't get me started with the parents. They are just bad people. Bad people. They drive their son away. They're oh, okay, we're gonna lock you away because you're different. What are you doing? There's not one likable character. Even the main character is fucking stupid. You know what? He had one job. Make one facial expression. What is so hard about that? Tell me, sir. You make one face. But for some reason, throughout the entire movie, you can make any other face but meh. You can make the laughing, you can make the crying, you can make the freaking I love. What, you trying to tell me he only gonna have positive emotions? He cried before, so why can't he just have meh? It's the most basic facial expression you can have. Look, I'll just do it. Easy! Why can't he do it? Why am I gonna root for such a fucking moron? Huh? I just don't understand. I really don't understand. And the dancing in this movie, what was the emoji pop or some shit like that? And people are like, it's so cool. It's literally them going like this. I'm like, Some people will be like, Kyle, calm down. You calm down, sir. You did not have to freaking witness this with me. I didn't have a theater to laugh at with. I didn't have anybody to cope my aggressions with. I was sitting there alone in my bed, just like, what am I doing to myself? Why do I deserve this? Like, Sony is such a piece of shit company. I don't even understand why they are still a thing. How the hell they even got Spider-Man right once is just phenomenon, because like you can tell that the people running the Sony company is stupid. People are like, oh no, they're pretty smart. No smart person would ever, and I mean ever, greenlight the Emoji Movie. I wasted 90 minutes of my life watching this, and that is 90 minutes I'll never get back. Who knows what I could have done? I could have saved a child getting hit by a car in those 90 minutes. I could have downloaded some new songs off of iTunes. Could have won more games than Fortnite. I don't know. I will never know, because this movie took that from me. Not one redeeming quality. Oh, and yeah, ends off on a musical number. That was so 2005, guys. Welcome to the program. This is 2018. This movie came out 2017. You're 10 years late. Just letting you know. And emojis are not that cool anymore. I mean, like, people use them, but I mean, to make a movie about them, really? Oh, God. So that is it for my WTF reviews. This is going to be a new series of reviews I'll be doing, where I review some older movies or even more recent movies that have been out in theaters and now are out on DVD and that are just purely bad. I already regret it. Some people are like, why did you upload it? You got to edit and upload. Well, I got to make something good out of those 90 minutes. God, my life is over. I have a Twitter, Instagram, Gumps_videos. Go follow me there for the latest news and updates on my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that crap. Later, and goodbye. Honey, get an aspirin. I think I'm having a heart attack. Yes, another heart attack. Help me.